Welcome to Nagaland TV Sobman Lagawas. Nagaland Day, Ajin 19 Mere Noita District Edo. Confederation of Nagaland Chamber of Commerce and Industry wa voluntary indefinite shutdown kuranishna tahan aji idu first day takishi. Itlo opode aji hotel Saramati de aru CNC sai khanwa press conference rakishi. Idu press conference de tahan wa idu shutdown jai thakaru call of krisha kune jana dishe. Idu call of kraru state government by assurance dishe ki tahan idu matter do at the earliest resolve kudu kone assure kura ni media kane tahan idu CNCCI khandu ajiwa 6 p.m. ra loina idu shutdown to call of krise kune itlo pore jana dishe. Itlo pore aru details sai sawa aiwi.
We have called you this evening to discuss about the ongoing shutdown that is being held across 9 district chambers. As we have said, the CNCCI played its part of a middleman to bring into an amicable solution between the nine aggrieved district chambers and the government. But we could not bring to the fruition despite 4 years of our effort, and therefore we had no choice but to go for the ultimate weapon that the business community has, that is to show our displeasure by putting down the shutdown. We apologize to the public and also to the consumers for the trouble or any problems that we might have caused in the process. But it was never an intention. As we have been saying that any accommodation to the district chambers is not only for the benefit of the business community, but the end result will be for the benefit of the consumers. The end result will be a good, fine oiled machine between the ULBs and the business community as well as the government. So the fact it was a win-win situation for everyone. However, there was some miscommunication, but in the process, the government today understands our difficulties, our demands, and we have been able to streamline and understand the issues. But the government has been able to understand the issue thoroughly. But before going to the shutdown, again, it will be incomplete for me to thank the consumers and the public for their support, as well as the CSOs and NGOs from Nagaland, across Nagaland, and especially the 9 districts. Also, the business community of Nagaland, that despite challenges that they have faced yesterday, they chose to side with the right, they chose to stand with the business community. And this was expressed in action across 9 districts where 100% shutdown was achieved. So I want to thank my business community on behalf of CNCCI as well as on behalf of the district chambers. And also, I want to appreciate the 9 district chambers for being bold enough to stand for the right, and for which we have been able to come thus far this evening. The success of this shutdown across 9 districts, despite efforts at certain corners to dampen our spirit, yet the success of almost 100% shutdown across 9 districts says that the CNCCI, along with the District Chamber of Commerce of Nagaland, has the mandate of the business community of Nagaland. Let me very specifically, categorically clarify this once again. the entire business community of 9 districts has in full force came in support of this shutdown, and that expressed our mandate, the mandate of Cncci and the district chambers. Now, since we are calling off this shutdown, it is very important for my people, our citizens of Nagaland, the business community, as well as the media, that we had planned. This was just the first phase. And in the next few days, had things not gone well, the entire 17 district was supposed to go for shutdown. But good sense prevailed from the government, and from our end, we also did our best, and we have come to certain amicable solution. And that's therefore we are calling off this shutdown. Now, the message has been very loud and clear to the government. The shutdown across 9 districts is a clear-cut message to the government to ignore this, because this is a democratic country where it is run by and we are living in a democratic state. And when the 9 district chambers shuts down their business, more or less the entire 9 district was paralyzed, which means it says that we are the stakeholders very clearly. And therefore, in a democratic setup, it will be wrong on our government if they ignore this message, if they ignore this outpouring of the business community. And therefore, the government has responded positively, and we are calling off this shutdown. Now, in the process, when we first called for shutdown, the Honorable CM directed the department to discuss with the Cncci. We gave them 2 weeks. It's not that cabinet did not take any step, the government did not take any step. The cabinet said they discussed about our issues and resolution has come out, but we were unhappy with the resolution. Therefore, we gave another week for cabinet to reconsider, reassess the decision that has been arrived at. But since the cabinet could not do, unfortunately, we have to call for a shutdown, which was indefinite. So when we call for it, as I have shared with all of you, our government spokesperson, Honorable Minister Sri Khekugha responded and has assured us, which I have shared with you all. However, there were certain unsatisfactory clauses and things that was not very clear. So therefore, we decided to go, despite the fact that we appreciate his sincerity and effort, we decided to go for a shutdown, because after 4 long years, again, it becomes too taxing for us also to continue with the whole issue. Therefore, we resolved that we will go ahead with the shutdown. But on our first day, the government got the message loud and clear, and they have communicated with us to call off the shutdown, and has assured us that the demand will be met at the earliest as possible, either through cabinet meeting or through assembly. Now, the message from various corners of the government, not only from the government but from various departments, was overwhelming. Every department, many of the government officials also kept in touch with us throughout the day, and this is how we have arrived to this decision to call it off. Now, we have also consulted with the 9 district chambers as well as our Cncci colleagues. We have had a discussion, and we have decided to call it off. So thank you so much.
Nagaland. Nagaland TV, Sop Manulaga Awas. Watch us live on Geo TV and on your television sets as well. For Dimapu viewers, we are on channel number 994 in Global Chapter, and Kohima and Mokokchung viewers, switch to channel number 138 on Hornbill Digital. For all news and updates, follow us on Facebook, Instagram, YouTube, and Twitter.